Hello, and welcome to another video for Bamboo Support. In today's video, we're going to be going over the new enrollment process that we are rolling out. This enrollment process is built to give the control back to the agents and really put the ball back in your court. It is built around also an activation code that you will then give the new recruit. That way, there are very minimal emails and no text messages that will be going along with this recruit process. To start the process, you'll continue to do what you have done and use the Add and Enroll Associate button. In here, you'll then put the sponsor ID of the agent that you are recruiting on behalf of. You'll then enter their basic information. And now you'll have the ability to enter their address, gender, and date of birth. Where there used to be two buttons down here to be able to send the recruit information to the new enrollee or to be able to sponsor the enrollee, we've substituted that with a checkbox up at the top. If you are going to be paying for the recruit, you'll check that button, and if not, you'll just click submit down here and leave that blank. In today's video, we're going to be going over as if the recruit was paying for themselves. So in this case, we're going to submit this information. It will then pop up a confirmation if this is the person that you want getting the recruit credit. We'll go ahead and select yes. And then you will receive the activation code here. This is the activation code that the new recruit will use to be able to enter into the new system. And what you are going to have them do is go into the app.phpbamboo.com link, which is here, and you can use this to send it to them or to go on there on your computer if you need to. But you'll go to the login screen that you normally use to log in, and that is where they will use that activation code. If for some reason you lose the activation code or they're not able to complete the process, you can also find the activation code for all your pending agents by going to My Agency, New Recruit Status, and then seeing the activation code down here. You can then give them the activation code. Once you've sent the new agent to the app.phpbamboo.com link, they'll then have the ability to activate their new 6-digit code. So they'll click this green button to activate their new 6-digit code, and this is where you will give them the 6-digit code that was on the previous screen. Once they've entered that code, they'll now click Activate, and it will take them to the enrollment details form. You can then put their social security number, along with answer the licensing questions that we have, look at the new associate agreement, and request their PIN. This PIN number is different from the activation code given before. This is the PIN signature that we have currently continued to have. We'll enter their PIN number and click Register. Once the new recruit has entered their PIN number and signed the NAA, they'll then be redirected to our Card Connect page. This is where they can securely enter their credit card information. Once they've entered that, they can click Submit Payment. Once they've submitted the payment, they will now receive an email. So they need to go check their email address that was entered in the original start of the process. Once they have entered their credit card information and click Submit, they will then receive an email. They'll come in here and select on the email, and they will have received their PHP code. Once they've received their PHP code, they can now click here to complete their registration process. Once they have clicked on the link, it will take them to create their new password. Once they have created their new password and click Register, they will now be taken into the system to do the questionnaire. Once finished, they will then be in the system.